Executioner versus Oni. We will bring out the Executioner first and foremost. Why is Pyramid Head kind of hot? These are the questions I think we can only answer ourselves. Laura, thanks so much for a sub. Very kind of you. Thank you. What Pyramid Head didn't do last game at all, really, was put any trenches down. Try and ask the question to survivors. Very dodgeable, obviously, but maybe we'll do enough to get a cage. Ah, put it to the right, hoping that David would instinctively run into it. Doesn't. Keeps on running ahead. Fake out the range attack, then move through, looking for the M1, and we'll get it here. Firing the spin. Good attempt. Early drop from Dave. Moving around now as Pyramid Head. They go pallet, moving back. Great early play. Great early play from the Pyramid Head. Needed to get on the board early. Needed to shake off the stench of the previous 4-hook performance, and has done so to great effect. It's boil over, but thankfully Pyramid Head spying the nearest hook over here. Okay, good start. Great early game patrol. Saw the most pressured gen. No one on it. Absolutely worthy of a kick. Overcharge, trail of torment. Both very important for this killer and for this game. Okay. Up and over he goes. Not undetectable, because they've already tapped the gen. Okay, great intel for Executioner. Loses undetectability, knows that the gen has been tapped, and can thereafter take the chase. With Jeff, he does go window. It would be live again. Oh, great dodge! Just getting into the crevice, settling right into the nook between the pallet and the rock. Good range attack though. Good comeback. Maybe a 1-2 here, possibly with the range. Another great dodge from Jeff. Well played. Executioner keeps on going. They go in for this window. If they do, maybe. Oh, great dodge again from Jeff. Well aware of what the Executioner is thinking when he wants to use the range attack and so on and so forth. Doing some exceptional work here. They get the volts. That gets them to a pallet. Drop it immediately. Good stuff. Just asking the question. They couldn't see Executioner. They couldn't see which way he was looking. So it was a bit of guesswork needed to avoid range attack. Thankfully, it goes in the direction of the Executioner. It's a good start. Loses a gen. There's lots to like about the early performance here, in several respects as well. Good game awareness with the Trail of Torment play. Oh, horrible whiff there. Thankfully, won't pay the price for it. Keeps on the ace. Gen really moving behind. Needs a range attack. Oh, hoping for a dodge to the left. It doesn't quite happen. There's a heal on hook. Opportunity for a big range attack. Connects. Moving back around. Good little moonwalk. Gets a David into the dying state. Getting a pickup. Remember, it will be boil over. Hook right here for the taking. Big gem movement to the left. That would be very worthy of a Trail of Torment kick and overcharge kick. Everyone injured. What a start. Already 3/4 of the way to his previous hook total. Barely any of the game has passed. This is absolutely exemplary stuff from the Executioner. Might be making it even better. A dying state on ace. A pickup immediately thereafter. Praying for no flashlight save. There will not be. Looking for a hook, and we'll find one. Just back and to the left here. Okay, so he's already matched his total from round 1. Or the statement of intent. The Executioner has come to play as David and Ace are... David and Jeff are able to commit to that gen. Get it popped. Jeff running interference for the David. Executioner will want the Jeff here. Not going to go after the David. Playing it a little bit, a little bit fairly here. Just a little bit. Just a soupçon of fairness. Try and keep on the Jeff. Great dodge. That is instinctive dodging from Jeff. Really well played. They're going to try and go all the way around here. They fake out window. Really well played. Good play. Good play. Executioner getting the sense of how Jeff's playing. Guesswork needed. Guesswork. Very ably countered by Jeff, and there he is. Can a range attack land true? Vaulting over is the Executioner. That will be all she wrote for this one. Barring something truly extraordinary from Jeff. There we go. Oh, and just into the trails. That'll be your first cage. Your first cage of the tournament. And back to the gens goes the Executioner. Still, things are maybe looking a little bit spicy here. There's not a 3-gen. in the near future for the Executioner. You still have that middle gen. That is important. In fact, Executioner's going to make use of the 2 kick perks here. Trail the Torment out there. Overcharge out there. Ace to the left. Ada to the right. Do get the uncaged. There goes Ace. Oh, sorry, that's Jeff. Jeff over there. Just hoping against hope that it connects. Asking the question, receiving no answers. Oh, this is good evasion from the Ada as there goes Ace. Executioner may be looking to pivot here and does. Doesn't have undetectability, so this gen has been tapped. This could be a good position for the Executioner to be. As Jeff looking to get the Volt over here. Won't get it, at least not for an injury. I'm All Ears gives you some really valuable intel. They'll be slow for a large portion of their post-injury speed boost. Stopping, staring, dying state. Ace back here may be looking for a save. Not something the Executioner is willing to entertain. It will be a pickup. DS maybe? No, just stopping, just staring. And then just being hooked. And it will be a kill. Making it a 3 survivor game so vital here for the Executioner. There's Ace. Could it be a 1-2 for the Executioner? They can evolve. They will. Executioner turning around. Byron Bance landing. Could get a quick dying state here. Can go to this pallet. Do they drop? They do not, and they're able to avoid. Oh. Painful for the Executioner here. Some very good range attacks, but also some excellent evasion from these survivors. David to the left. Executioner not going to sweat that too much. Going to fake out range, then keep on them. That would be all she wrote for that chase. But Ada getting that gen over there. David looking to move the middle one. This is still going to be a really tight game. 7 hook total. The Executioner all the way back to middle gen. Overcharge. Every element of that regression needed. Oh, but the commitment from Dave. Now here is a big chase. If you can close this down with David quickly enough, it'll be another kill. It'll be 2 survivor protocol. That's what the Executioner will be hoping for, looking for here. David making moves. Good range attack, brilliant stuff. Back on them. That's exactly the play he needed to make. Still lots of distance to make up, but a good start. Hoping that Dave immediately goes for the Volt. Trying to focus on the pallet here. That's bold from David. It's a really unsafe pallet. Going back around. Live. Won't be there for them. It will be a dying state. Gonna try and pick up, deny the flashlight if you pick up quickly enough. We'll be able to. Boil over to the left. 2 survival protocol. No long range aura reading though. So tough. Such a scary situation. You're hoping they've got on this gen. And at least the Ace has. Ada nowhere to be seen. Gonna get the kick. The unstectability could be massive, as could the knowledge of when, if at all, the Ada pops back on that gen. Looking for where Ace has gone. Completely evaded here. Good play from him. Gonna go back, gonna try and tap the gen. Will be able to. Good play, and not blowing that overcharge skill check. That's huge. Making out the Volt. Yeah, no question really. And then going for that, going for a corner play. Won't quite make that happen. You need this shut down as quickly as possible. You want this to be a gate-only situation for Ada. A chance? There's Ada behind. You can't let him get this gen. You want to force the hatch play. And there's the injury. That's massive. Absolutely massive. Putting the pressure on. Allows you to kick. Allows you to keep this game in check. Is Ace still around here? Scratch marks? Around here. They try and tap the gen. They blow the overside skill set. They run through a wall. It's a dying state. There's Ada. Gonna get a pick up on the Ace. The hook immediately. Is it a kill? It is. You must deny hatch. So even though you know Ada is on that side of the map, the Pyramid Head going to play the safe game of getting over here, just closing that avenue completely and immediately. Good stuff. Right. It does give Ada adrenaline. There's a level of fear here. You see her running back. And it will only be a 9-hook game. Ada not been hooked at all. So this kill is a huge, huge differential. They've got 1 light. They've just got 2. Need every element of range attack. It misses. That's all. That's going to be it. Unless this lunge comes through before the gate opens. It does not. Oh, what a play from Ada. Great effort. And that will be 9. Oh, a 9 hook total. Such a good game for the Pyramid Head, but the spare at the end. And it's home field advantage for the Oni in his Yamaoka residence. Thinking about the early game patrol, gonna head over to this gen first, check out these two, hoping to hear some movement, and does, and to boot, sees Kate there, pivoting around. Good move from Kate to deny that move. Yeah, very well played. They burn the pallet, only moving around. Good play. Immediate pallet kick needed. Immediate pallet kick obtained. While they get an injury out there, that is so vital. As they go vault, dubbing back again. Good stuff from them. It's a really awkward set of walls, and that does in for the Oni entirely. Gem movement here, maybe better fortunes found with this Felix. As Oni vaults through, they take a bit of a weird line. They're right on the periphery, barring balance landing. Yeah, it won't be balance landing. This should be an injury. Eventually. There we go, good stuff. Now, ooh, they just spun around a little bit. To what end? Is this live? Could maybe be a dying state here. It'll be close with the pallet. They surely burn. They don't. What restraint from the Felix. That's unbelievable. And fakes out the vault. Okay, right, well, that Felix is a gamer and only wants nothing to do with him. Gonna head to the buildings now. You've got your injury out there. Starting the blood orb engine a rolling. Only wants to spread out injuries even further. And we'll find the gen. Fung Min. Immediate vault from the Oni. Got some success against Kate. Another fake out on the vault. Good play from Fung Min. Will they get to a pallet in time? Oh, God! They won't, but they'll find a vault. Oni does have Blood Fury. And there goes a gen over yonder. Spying an aura there. Oh, of course, the blood orbs. Oni's going to head that way. One big exposed hit could be all he needs, and Nia over yonder could be exactly what he needs. Nice! Good turn. The commentator bashing his own thumb into the keyboard, but doing the business as Oni. Great dying state. Needed that because the game was beginning to move away from him rather swiftly. Okay, on the board with a hook. Guess Pop Goes a Weasel. That will suit very nicely for this gen, which has a fair amount of progress to it. Get that progressing. Heading back to the middle of the map, heading back to these gens, which may form the basis of the late game Oni patrols. You envision against this team getting to an endgame. Don't think this will be wrapped up in any sooner of a time frame. So scratch marks all the way around this tile. They're coming back. Who is it? It's Felix again. He does love this tile. We've seen that already from him. Run through pallets. Force him to burn. Don't let him flummox you again. Oh! The aura reading almost giving the Oni exactly what he needed. Do at least get the pallet this time. As Felix continues running over yonder. What do you do here if you're the Oni? You are in the area of the map that you do want to control, where the gens are. So maybe he's not too fussed about staying on this chase. This could be an injury. Has Felix got a bit too greedy there? Good play for the Oni. Good fake out. Does get Blood Fury here. That might be all he needs. Another Blood Fury. Come on. Come on. Come on. Another Blood Fury. First time we've run into that all World Cup. Blood Fury completely bugged. No one on this gen. Someone over here. There is Fung Min and Kate. Great opportunity here. Just can't quite see where they are. Go over the pallet. Great play. Great play. Gives you Infectious Fright to the left. Just going to test the waters here with the most tiny, minute of slugs. As there goes Felix. Oh, desperately close. Not quite good enough. Heading back to the slugs. There's someone trying to go for the pickup. There's not. There's gen movement. Okay. Going for no flashlight saves. That's the pickup. No flashlight saves forthcoming. They're going to try and go for this gen. Oh, does Oni have time to get the hook and deny the gen? It might be close. It'll be very close indeed. He can pressure the gens. Not quite going to commit in the way that they would need to. And pop goes a weasel. So extraordinarily important there. As Felix still trying to commit to this gen. Gives away lots of blood fury. Loads of blood orbs in the meantime. Absolutely a good chase for the Oni to be taking. The aura reading so important. As they go Volt. Oh, good fake out from the Felix. Great aura reading there. They're forced to pivot away to the pallet, which is gone. And there's your dying state. 2 gens remaining. It'll be the 3rd hook for the Oni. It's a tough situation. But as we saw for the previous game, this is a killer who can sway it, who can snowball it almost at will. But with that gem popping, things might be very, very tough indeed. Check in on the hill, making sure there's no movement here. There is not. Heading into the building as Feng Min tries to get back on the gen. Won't be able to. Only taking an immediate chase. The unhook over here could be very profitable ground for the Oni. No pallet to the left, thankfully for him. Get the injury. Blood Fury in play. It's Kate pivots left. Trying to keep on her. We'll have to burn this door. Back around goes Oni. Great aura reading there. Yes. And that is why the Oni camp are so bullish about the Bloody Glove, about what it does for this killer, what it does for these games. It turns tricky situations into foregone conclusions, unfortunately. No basement here, no basement here. Basement all the way in Killer Shack. We'll have to accept that hook and that hook alone. Using Blood Fury, there's no movement in the building. Only looking to put pressure on these 2 gens. This has been a pressure point all game long. Bit of movement, not an extraordinary amount. Is there movement on the hill? Gonna listen. There he is, Feng Min up there. As they drop down early. Hoping for them to make a mistake is the Oni. They don't. Definitely a pop goes a weasel situation. You hate using time while in Blood Fury for the kick of the gen. Oh, good play from Feng Min, staying up there, presumably getting the tap on the gen thereafter. No, doesn't tap the gen. They do drop now. Going that way. Trying to cut ahead of them is the Oni. Oh, tried a bit of an audacious steer around the wall, not quite able to make it work. Nia! Just in the vicinity, a lifeline, a gift. For the Oni, they're all on the gen to the left. Are they able to commit to it? Only going to head this way. Wants to put pressure on the gen. Gonna try for a body block. They might succeed. That might succeed in the body block here. Need the injury. Unless it's breakout, Oni will still get this hook. Still gets the hook. Trying to get to the gen as swiftly as possible. Do they commit? Pop goes away. Could be massive. 2 people here. Oh, and that'll be adrenaline for them. That is an agonizing sort of pain. That is a despairing kind of agony. So unfortunate, so close. Need blood orbs here, need Demon Fury, need Blood Fury, need Blood Fury. Clicking for Blood Fury, clicking M5 for Blood Fury. Still clicking M5 for Blood Fury. Still clicking M5 for Blood Fury. Oh, the Oni's in a good state right now, isn't he? Wonderful. Right, so scratch marks all the way over here. Gonna try to get to Killer Shack. They don't go for the window, gonna head around here. Nice! Just held off on the pallet for too long. Gives the Oni a basement hook, and that's a basement hook that he will have to hope the team comes in to try and get some saves from. There's the hook. He's not going to camp this because you can't rest on your laurels in a situation such as this. You need to put aggression out there, force them to come back in. You've got someone leaving the scene. Only going to go after Felix here. Knows the Kate is to the right. You want them to move in for the save. Felix doubling back. Good injury. They're going to try and go for the gate. They will, unfortunately. Need Blood Fury. You get it. Blood Fury. M5. 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 And he's going to lose because, well, not because, but in part because of his power simply not working. And And it's staggering, it really is. So we'll leave this game in ignominy. Big gate moving over here. Not where they seem to be. There's 4 people. They're near there, weirdly enough. They'll be away. So 6 hooks. Not quite going to be enough for the Oni. So, Oni suffers his first loss of the tournament. Stays on 3 points. Pyramid Head is in the win column. And that makes things very intriguing indeed. Nurse is in the lead with 4 points and 22 hooks. Oni in second place there on hook differential with 3 points. Pyramid Head leapfrogs Plague to third place with that win over the Oni. Dredge in fourth, only 1 game, just a draw to show for it in spite of the 4K. And Plague did not play this round, so sits on the bottom